Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, sister, my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high.
Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to Cooper's Thai Adventure live stream. Excuse me, another frog in my throat. Just got off that man flu that's been going around. You had it, didn't you, for a couple weeks?
Worst I've ever had in my life.
So yeah, I've still got the cough afterwards, you know, the phlegm cough. Yeah.
Seems to
nobody likes
linger,
it.
you know. Shit's been a month now. But yeah, I'm better. It's just you still get the odd cough.
Are you back to normal now?
Yeah.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see. So anyways, welcome to Cooper's Thai Adventure live stream with myself, Cooper, and my good friend and trusty sidekick, Mr. Brock Snitters. And today I got a new subject I'd like to talk to you about. And we've sort of glazed over this in the past about medical. And the reason I wanted to bring this up is because one of our good friends and subscribers, Mr. B, Brownie, was telling me a story of a good friend of his that spent 80 days in hospital. 80.
Wow.
He had 3 heart attacks while he was in hospital. 80 days. And he did not have medical insurance. How much do you think his bill was?
Million baht.
Keep going.
2,
Keep going.
3,
Keep going.
5,
Keep going.
10.
In the middle. 7. 7 million baht.
That's 200, a little over 200 US, 200,000, which for 80 days
It's
pretty
cheap.
cheap.
It's
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah.
Yes. However, In the US, you'd be paying over $1 million.
Oh, easy.
It'd be probably in the area of 2 to 3 million.
Yeah, I would think so. 80 days, man.
Mhm.
It's, especially heart attack. You're talking, specialists and ICU probably, and,
Yeah, exactly. And we had somebody just click on the link that wanted to join the panel. I didn't know Darlene put the link in, but it's just popped up. Anyways, he had the money. That wasn't an issue. The guy's well off. And it wasn't an issue for him. He had the money. But if he was insured, it would have cost him a hell of a lot less. Now, I've never known anybody to spend that long in hospital without being like critically ill, in a coma or something. But apparently he spent quite a lot of that 80 days in ICU.
well, yeah,
And that's where the cost is going to run up.
big time.
Now, the medical insurance I have is with Pacific Cross, full disclosure. And my policy is 5 million baht. Anything over 5 million, I pay. Now, 5 million baht, what's that? $150,000. To me, that's more than enough. I would never expect to spend 80 days in a hospital, even with a heart operation bypass. You're going to be out within 2 to 3 weeks. Brain operation, brain trauma injury. Again, you're going to be out within 3 to 4 weeks. You don't expect almost 3 months in the hospital. But while he was there, he had 3 heart attacks. So that's why they kept him in and didn't let him go, because he was high risk of having another one. Now, that is a lot of money, $200,000. A lot of us don't have $200,000 to spare. I could probably pay the bill, but then I'd be broke. You know what I mean? That would be my savings completely and utterly gone. I wouldn't want that. So there is a second option, folks, that I'd like to talk to you all about today. And that second option is Thai government hospitals. There's people out there, influencers on YouTube, that, will say it's only for Thai people. Wrong. It is not. Anybody can use it. Okay. And it is subsidized by the Thai government, so it's a heck of a lot cheaper. That same 80 days in a Thai government hospital would have cost you about $500,000 baht, 15,000 US dollars. You would have saved immensely. There is a way to do it, and Brownie's done it. And I need to do some research on this, folks. He said he's gone to the government hospital in Rayong, and him and Jen have registered there.
Oh.
So you can go with your passport. You can register. If you're here on a long-term visa, you can go and register, i.e. retirement visa. You can go and register. And it's different than Bangkok Hospital. Okay, so you're not going to have your private room. You're going to be in a ward, in a dormitory-like setting, with just a curtain around your bed. I've been in that before. When my appendix burst in England, I had my appendix burst and I was in a ward.
Ooh.
I was in the hospital for about a week, and I didn't really have a problem with it, other than I can hear the person next to me snoring at night. Other than that, I didn't have a problem with it. I'm used to being in war zones, with mortars and machine guns going off around you, So if I can sleep through scenarios like that, I can sleep with, an old man Brock Snitter snoring next to me, only 5 feet
Excuse
away.
me, I don't snore.
That's not what Jackie says.
I've never heard it. So listen, where's the government hospital around here?
Well, there's a couple. There's one in Rayong,
Well, that's too far away.
and there's one just the other side of Pattaya.
Okay.
And I need to do some research, and that's going to be my mission over the next couple of weeks, folks.
Good.
I'm going to research these hospitals, and then I'm going to make a video about it, because I think this is an important, very important thing that I should do for the channel.
Well, we ain't getting younger.
Nope. And then what I'm going to do is the information that I find out, the registration process, all that stuff, I'm going to put in the ebook right above your head.
Attaboy.
Yeah, because I promise we're going to update that book as and when we can with valuable information for all those that have bought the book. Thank you very much. It's only $49.90, and we've outpaced everybody on YouTube that's doing the ebooks that are charging $300 to $700 for their freaking ebook.
Yeah.
We did it all and put a heck of a lot more information, you know, for 10%
Worth every
of
penny.
their charge, 15% of what the cheapest one out there is charging.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep my promise. I'm going to find out the details. I'll make a video about it, but then I'm going to put all the details in the ebook for
I'd
anybody
be
that wants
interested
it.
in seeing that.
Yeah.
Like when I got back from Australia, I thought, okay, be in my home bed, back home.
Mhm.
And, you know, I was kind of on the mend, but still not where I wanted to be.
Mm.
And I thought, okay, I'll see how the night goes. Well, it was just similar to being down there. You're still hacking up along. I thought, oh, shit, maybe I'll go into the hospital and just, you know, get some meds, see a specialist, whatever, you know, lung doctor, call it whatever. Well, I get in there, and it was something to do with my blood oxygen was too low.
Mhm.
So they wanted to admit me right away to emergency.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, what's the big deal here? Okay, you know. And so he explained the, you know, blood oxygen should be between 90 and 100, and it was 88, which is very low.
Mm.
So I don't know what caused that, to be honest. But anyways, they admitted me. And to make a long story short, I thought, okay, well, they'll whatever, give me some meds and I'll be on my way. Oh no, they wanted to keep you overnight. And I don't know whether you'd call it a make work program but man, they did x-rays, they had 2 specialists. I mean, the care was second to none.
Yeah.
But they don't, you know, they'll do everything for you. And they sure do, because, you know, they want to get a little bit, I think. So anyways, to make a long story short, I did say, okay, well, I'll do one night, but that's it. Because, you know, I'm not feeling any worse, and I am getting better. It's been a while. Well, they did give me the antibiotics, so that was good, because I didn't, you know, I'm not big on using drugs. So unless it's absolutely necessary, I don't even want antibiotics, to be honest with you. So, because I do tend to believe the body will heal itself. Anyways, to make a long story short, the next day, and I let them know, I says, okay, one night's fine, but I'm getting out of here, you know, the next day. So do whatever you got to do. And they put the antibiotics, and I could tell I was getting a little better. And, you know, we think you should stay one more. Oh, no, I'm fine. I can do this at home.
Yeah.
Right. So they gave me the prescription. I'm on my way. 57,000 baht later. Okay. And I thought, okay, well, that's what happens when you stay overnight. And, you know, you got now that's with the meds and seeing the specialist and all the x-rays and chest x-rays and, you know, but yeah. Anyway, so long and short of that, yeah, I'm going to start looking at a policy, you know, because 57,000.
That's about $1,600.
Yeah. So I'd pay a little
$1,700.
more than that probably for a year's policy. Yeah, I definitely would.
Yeah.
But at least you have the coverage. And, you know, as they say, you know, and these policies, they don't cover you when you show up unless you get admitted.
Correct.
So you always tell them, well, I've got insurance if you admit me. Okay, and they will. They'll just admit you for any reason, I guess. So, but anyways, that's just a personal experience.
Because that's exactly what I've got, Brooke. I'm with Pacific Cross. Why? I chose Pacific Cross because of 2 reasons. One, there's no cutoff age. A lot of insurance companies out here will cut you off at 85. You're uninsurable. Pacific Cross won't. They will cover you until the day you die.
Right.
If you live to be over 100, I hope we all do, you are still covered, which is fantastic. The second reason I chose Pacific Cross is because after the first year, they will cover a lot of pre-existing conditions. Of all the insurance companies I researched here in Thailand, and you were with me.
Yep.
You went with me to a lot of insurance brokers.
Yep.
I found that 95% of them will not cover pre-existing conditions. Pacific Cross, after the first year, will on a lot of cases. Okay? Which is fantastic. The first year they won't. They want to see that your condition is stable. Well, I'm type 2 diabetic. My sugar levels have been pretty good. You know, I'm at that 6.0 sugar level on average, which is good for type 2 diabetes. Anything below 7 is good. And I'm on regular medication for it every month. You know, every week, sorry, I take my injection. And it's kept it nice and stable. My weight has been stable. It's not gone up. It's not gone down. It's staying, you know, relatively good, which I like. Because the more weight you gain, the higher your blood sugar is going to be. So,
Well, and you're eating like a horse too. So
no, I don't. I'm eating on average 1 meal a day right now.
oh,
So the good thing with McAllen, and I'm going to give them a plug because they're the best out here, in my opinion. All right. They have over 15 different insurance companies you can choose. I chose Pacific Cross for those two reasons. And also because McAllen himself has been with Pacific Cross for over 10 years.
yeah.
And he had a brain tumor and they covered everything.
Yep.
He did not pay a penny out of pocket.
That was years ago. He had that.
Years ago.
Yeah. Still covered.
And he's still covered today for all of his
Yep.
treatment, which is fantastic. That was one that convinced me. And I'd asked the hospital, because I've been to the hospital, Bangkok hospital, quite a few times. And I went to the admin's office and I said, what's the best insurance to get here? Oh, we can't tell you that, sir. And I said, okay. I said, well, I'm looking at Pacific Cross. Oh, they're very good, sir.
Yeah.
Any problems with getting payments or getting the approval with them? No, sir. They're very, very good. Okay, thank you. You just answered my question.
Yeah.
You know,
You're asked the right questions, they'll give you the right answer. They'll give you an answer.
exactly.
Truthful.
So I took out Pacific Cross. Now, if you pay it a year in advance, you'll get a discount.
10%.
Yes, you'll get a discount on it if you pay a year in advance. Now, not everybody's got $2,000 spare money if you're living off, you know, a low pension, you know, or Social Security spare, you know. Don't worry. You can pay it quarterly, biannually, and monthly. They will do a direct debit from your Thai bank account directly to your medical insurance provider over here, i.e. Pacific Cross. I can vouch for them. I can't vouch for any others, folks. They will take it monthly out of your bank account. Yep, which is fantastic.
So McCallum's good. Mikey Baker, I met Mikey after I got back, and you know, was telling him, yeah, I'm going to be looking at, you know, insurance, and he's got a Canadian guy. Mikey's Canadian,
right?
And he's with him and says it's great, and he gets a card, and they pay and he's used it a few times at the Bangkok. So I'm going to check that guy out as well. But McCallum, definitely, I'll give him another shot and just see what. Here's the thing that I found. So when I was going to Florida for those 20 years, I had travel insurance every trip.
Okay.
I never used it at a plane. I spent a night in hospital, as I mentioned here, you know, when I got back from Australia. I hadn't been in a hospital overnight for 40 years. So, you know, you have this mindset that, not that you're invulnerable, but you're healthy. You know what I mean? I don't really. I'll just pay as I go. But what you need to realize, guys, here is that as the body ages, it is breaking down. So your immune system's not as good. Your recovery time is longer. I used to be able to fight those colds off in like 10 to 14 days max. And I'm talking from start to finish, good as gold. No, this one was 3 weeks and I was still hacking. So now call it a super bug. I don't know. Sure, the body's older. It's, not as resilient, let's say. Yeah, there's a need as you get older for insurance, in my opinion. So, and that's kind of a 360-degree change for me, because originally when I came here, first year, then I thought, you know what, I can self-insure, keep enough money in the thing, collect my interest on it, just pay as I go. And most of the bills, I'm like you, I had been several times, but we're talking 3,000, 5,000. I think a big one was like 8,000 or 9,000 baht. You're talking $200 or $300 max for an ear infection, whatever.
Motorbike accident.
Yeah, whatever. Even that was only, I think, 6,000 baht with meds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so cheap to just pay as you go, I thought. But after this one night, you realize, okay, it's better to have it.
Yeah. So there you go. That is today's topic. Let us know your thoughts and what your future plans are when you come to Thailand in regards to your medical. It's something that we all need to consider.
Captain Action, last video gave me a cool vibe on May, June, and July for my first 90-day visit.
Okay, so he must have been referring to Saturday's live stream.
May, June, July, that's slow season. You'll get a damn good deal. Yeah,
it is, Captain Action, Henry. Yes. Last Saturday's video was gigolos and cougars. Excellent talking point. Yes, you are a gigolo. Yes. What's the age difference between you and Jackie?
I don't know, a little over 25, something like that.
25 years?
She loves me.
Happy man.
Listen, you're absolutely right with that idea that the outlook in Asia is totally different than the West. And it's not even thought about as an issue, being this age difference here.
Yeah.
We're in the West. Oh, Jesus. You'd be getting the stares and eyeballs and eyes rolling and
finger pointing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the key is, I think, you find the right girl, and luckily we both have. Age is immaterial, and they look after you like kings.
Yeah.
So, yep. Dodie, Mikey, and little Mike, Coop, Brooke, what are you guys trying to achieve this year in Thailand? What goals do you guys have? See you guys soon in June when I finally retire there.
Oh, we're
Go ahead.
Life
what goals you got this year?
Go on more cruises.
Go on more. That's your goal. Okay. Well.
Yeah. So Darlene, I have just spoken to our agent with our cruise line, and we booked our Christmas cruise too now. Yeah. Got a heck of a deal on it. $3,000 for 4 people.
Good deal.
In a balcony room.
Nice.
Yeah. Heck of a deal. $3,000 for 4 people.
Good.
Can't beat it. And that's Christmas. And that's from the 23rd of December to the 3rd of January. So what's that? 15 days.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Asian cruise.
I think my goal mainly is I want to, I'm going to lose weight this year, get down to more of my fighting weight. So continue at the gym, eat healthier, focus on your health.
So is that more like a New Year's resolution or?
I've been toying with that idea for the last while. So call whatever you want, but slow and steady.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, on the bright side, being sick like that, I lost like 10 kilo. You know what I mean?
I can see it in your face.
Yeah. So I had a 52-hour fast the one time. That was good. So yeah. Anyways, Rick Price, woohoo!
The duo's back.
Nomad Jack and the lovely Pinky. Good morning, CBD gang. I guess you can only be so prepared. Have a great show.
You can, but I live by a motto: hope for the best, expect the worst. That's why I chose the 5 million baht policy. When we went and spoke to McAllen, he said 2 million's more than enough. That's all he had. And it covered his brain tumor and all that.
Yeah.
He said an open heart surgery, heart bypass, is about 1 million baht, $30,000. You know, he said 2 million is more than enough. I went double that, and I went to 5 million. You know,
I think he said 95% of people, 3 million is all they ever need.
yes,
Is a max, and you know, probably that's overkill in most cases. But
yeah. But for me, it was. I'll tell you what I paid: $2,000 for the year, just under. It was like $1,990 for the year, and I thought that's excellent.
yeah,
It really is. And it's their silver plan. If you want to know what plan it is, to look up on Google. If you look at Pacific Cross Silver Plan, that's the one I got. So it's over their base plan. It's the middle plan. It's not the gold plan. It's the silver one, the one below it. But excellent there. And I did outpatient, inpatient only.
inpatient only.
Because
so you need-
outpatient, like you said, it's just so freaking cheap. You're not going to spend more than $200 on an outpatient going to Bangkok Hospital.
yeah,
You know, so
yeah, I'm not going to worry about deductible this time. In the past, especially when I was in Florida, I would have deductibles.
Yes.
Again, never used it. Here, the first year, I had a 40,000 deductible because it brought the premium down. You know, hell, I didn't even spend 40,000 in the visits I had, so that was so yeah. I've decided to go with zero deductible. You know, it's funny. There's probably not a big difference from 3 million to 5 million. In the price of the policy. Might not $100
Exactly.
might do it. So that's a call you make. And yeah. Roger Walker says, good morning, good evening, Cooper, Brooke, and everyone. Thumbs up, make Darlena smile.
yes, please. If you're watching on the live stream, pound it. It's free.
Ernie Jones, Ernesto, good morning, CBD and gang.
Good morning, Ernie.
Captain Action, yay, hit that like button. That's
yes,
right.
please try and get to 100. That's the goal.
Terry Fallon, hello, Coop, Brooke, and Darlene, and all the fine folks in the chat. Hope everyone is doing well.
And we are. How you doing, Terry?
Terry from Bancroft.
And to anyone new that's watching the channel, folks, we set this up for subscribers only, just to get the bad people out. If you want to come on and join in the conversations and get us to answer your question or read your comments live on air, all you have to do is hit the subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you a penny. Wait 1 minute. Other YouTube channels, you have to be subscribed to them for 2 weeks, a month, whatever,
Really?
before you can make a comment. We set it to the bare minimum, 1 minute. That's it. And then if you don't like it after that, you can always unsubscribe.
Woolly Bully, Woolly Bully. Remember that song? Good
Yes.
morning, good evening.
And look at that dog with those big floppy
He's
ears.
a happy dog.
Mm.
Michael Vila, good evening from Cape Cod.
Good evening to you, Michael. Thank you for coming on and joining us.
Roger with a D, good morning from a cool Dusset Grand View.
And good morning, Roger with the D.
Roger the Dodger.
It is beautiful weather here. It is low 80s right now, and it is fantastic. This is my favorite time of the year. We're about 4 weeks out from the heat kicking in.
Yep.
It
Tell you, it's so cool in the morning. I got to wear a hoodie on the bike because I'll tell you, it's that wind is going right through you if you don't, man.
Exactly.
Normally, it's like t-shirt, shorts, and sandals. You know what I mean? But no, in the mornings early. Now, middle of the day, you're fine. You're back to normal. But boy, the mornings are nippy.
Yeah. But I like it.
Yeah. Oh, it's perfect.
Oh, it's fantastic.
And if you're a walker down by the beach in the mornings, look out. It's great. Rick Price, you look better, Brooke. Glad to see it. Yeah, Ricky.
Only from the neck up.
Terry Fallon, Brooke, you're looking much better. Glad to see that. Yes. Back in the saddle again.
There he is.
My Thai Paradise. Good morning, CBD. Great to be here in Jomtien. So much to see. I will, at Captain Action, hit it. I'll hit the like button. I'll make Darlena smile.
Yeah, and shout out again to My Thai Paradise. Met him on Friday night at the clubhouse.
Yes.
He brought me 3 cigars from his home country and said, that's for you and Brooke. So I got a cigar for you, buddy.
Well, I'm not smoking. No bad habits this year. Captain Action waves at everybody. Michael Villa, glad to see Brooke again. God bless you. And God bless you, Michael. Whoa. Wow, something I'm considering when I move abroad since I have pre-existing conditions.
Yeah.
Listen, you can get every coverage you want here, so don't worry. There's coverage for everybody.
But Pacific Cross, I have to be honest, Brooke, is the only one. And I did a heck of a lot of research, months of research before I took out my policy, because I came over, like you suggested, with travel insurance from AXA.
Yeah.
But they were the only one that said, after your first year, we want to see that you're stable. We will consider you to make it part of your coverage in your second year.
Makes sense.
And that's excellent.
And these are things, guys, you need to ask. And, just don't take an answer. Say, well, where's that in writing? Like, it should be in the policy somewhere, the fine print. That's what you want to look, believe it or not. Our good friends, Gly and Jeff.
Yes.
And he was getting his insurance. And he's one of these guys, he reads every line by line by line on every page of every policy. So he explained what he wanted, and he started going through it. And the pre-existing, like, this is not covered. This is not covered. So basically, he was done reading, and he said, well, what is covered? You know what I mean? Like, it was almost they were negating everything that... so he decided just to self-insure after reading that. So that's why it's important to read the fine print. You want to make sure you know what you're getting covered. Yeah. Fred Pantone, greetings, CBD and friends. ROED Europe with the what's that mean? Retired Europe with the high taxes and strength of the euro. ROD Latin America and their high crime rates. True. That leaves Asia, where Thailand is the place to be. I think you'll find that's correct. Thailand is great.
It is.
Some people are talking Vietnam, but you got constant border runs there for visas, and
there's no retirement visa in Vietnam. No. That's the problem. Yeah.
Thailand, I mean, it's beautiful here. The weather to me is ideal year round. Yep. So Terry Fallon. Hello, Captain Action. How's things in Florida? Tampa. Terry says, happy Sunday, Captain Action. A little chilly. Oh, in Florida, it's 46 degrees.
Ooh, 7 degrees Celsius.
That is nippy.
That is cold. That's Hong Kong weather and Taiwan, where we just came from. Yeah.
I would get that sometimes in Largo, Florida. But what are we in January, early January? Yeah, that could happen. Wow, that's cold for Florida. It is.
It sure is.
White Lime. There are middle price options like Padia Memorial. Service was great when I needed it. So that's one of the government hospitals?
No, this is just a private hospital like Bangkok, Jom Tien. And then you have Padia Memorial as well. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Never been in there. I've driven past it a few times, but never actually been in there.
Yeah.
There are cheaper options out there.
Yeah.
It's just Bangkok Hospital seems to be one of the best.
I will say, of everything I've been through over the 3 years here, Coop, this Bangkok Hospital, state of the art.
Yes.
Equipment wise, cleanliness, staffing, English speaking, specialists, no wait times. I will say I've never had a bad experience there. And you end up paying, but it's worth every penny in my opinion. So it is the best of the best. So it'd be good to check in these other ones.
I'm definitely going to research it. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. It's Mr. JD. Good morning, all from the villages in Florida. I've been there. I will be there soon, February 26th, and happy to buy all breakfast. Ooh, we'll wait his arrival.
You shouldn't have said that. I got 500 subscribers out here.
He's talking you and me.
He may have to ask the bank for an overdraft.
Yeah.
Because they'll all turn up. Free breakfast.
Mr. 1, 2, 3. It's Mr. JD. Yeah, we met him here when he was here last.
We did.
Yeah, we did. W Secrets to Success. Hello, gents. agreed 1,000%. I would rather pay a fraction of that cost by moving the risk to an insurance company, especially if you pay $500 a month times 12, $6,000 a year annual premium. No brainer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
You shouldn't be that much.
You will not be paying $500 a month here in Thailand. Hell no.
No.
Unless you're going for like the platinum plan or something like that.
Yeah, maybe you're 90 years old with lots of conditions.
With lots of previous medical conditions. Yeah, maybe. But for somebody in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, nah. That's probably U.S. prices right there.
Yep. Captain Action, cold Canadian air made it all the way down here to Florida.
Wow. Air travels far, doesn't it?
Yeah, the Canadians aren't wintering there much anymore after that.
I like his next comment.
I know it's Canadian because it smells like maple syrup outside. Yeah, right. Terry Fallon, sorry at Captain Action. I'll try to keep it on our side of the border. He's talking about that cold air heading south.
Yeah, I got a lot of jokes.
Terry Fallon, maple syrup is one of the best things we do. Yes, it is good.
It is good.
Yep. Terry's going on to say, that's great info on Pacific Cross, Coop. We'll put that one in the memory bank.
I found us the best out here.
Well, the thing with McCallum, guys, McCallum,
yes.
I think McCallum Insurance, he's a broker.
Yes.
So he can shop 30 different companies, depending on, your age, your conditions, what you're looking for. They got worldwide plans. They got plans specifically only for Thailand. So you get to pick and choose. Big staff in there. They all speak good English. And you'll be very comfortable when you meet them. Yeah.
Exactly.
White Line. Thais are very, probably overly, thorough on healthcare. They are. They have the flu and they take 10 different tablets a day. That seems to be, I know what he's getting at.
Yeah, okay.
You can go into a pharmacy and they can prescribe you antibiotics. The pharmacist can. So you don't necessarily need to go to the hospital to get your meds, so to speak, or,
I would say 90% of meds that we get in the West, we need a prescription for. You can get here right over the counter.
Right over the counter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, and the benefit of that, guys, you don't have to, like in Canada, I would have had to go to, make an appointment, wait, go to see your doctor. They would prescribe the prescription and you'd get it that day, but you'd be waiting to see the doctor. Well, here you walk into the pharmacist, bingo, you got that same hour.
Yeah.
Which is better. So.
Exactly. And saves you money. A lot of money and a lot of time.
But Asians, like I know with Jackie, she'll take a pill for anything. You know what I mean? Headaches and everything. Where Jay Jetable, Coop, I have heard that the problem with Pacific Cross is that once you use them and are admitted, they cancel your policy.
Nope, not true, Jay. Because McCallum has used them and he had this condition 7 years ago and he still has Pacific Cross today. They've covered everything.
Well, and you've had them and you've used it.
I've used it. This is my third year.
Yeah, they've not canceled yet.
Nope. And I've spent I spent 3 nights in Bangkok Hospital. And they were fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I didn't pay a penny out of pocket. Darlene didn't pay a penny out of pocket. So no. I would say the only person that maybe used them and they canceled their policy is when they found out that they'd lied on their application.
Sure.
Then an insurance company will drop you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Be open and honest. Because once you get to a certain age here, they're going to ask you for a medical before they'll insure you.
True.
They want you to have a full medical done, and then they insure you after that.
They'll do their blood panels and everything else.
Yeah. So be honest. Be honest with them. Tell them your conditions, because at the end of the day, you're going to want to make sure this is covered, because if you lie in it, then they have the reason to deny your claim, number one, and number two, kick you out of it.
Yeah, no, just be right up front and tell them everything they're asking, and then they'll make the decision on the rate.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, insurance is like you have, so many people paying, and then not everyone claims. So, that's just how it is. And I know, for example, that one night when it was with all the tests and the meds, 57,000. Had I had insurance, they're not paying anywhere near that.
No,
They might have been paying 15, 20. You know what I mean? That's my guess, mind you.
that's
But
true.
I'll bet you it's probably a third of what you ain't got insurance, you're paying. Okay, let's give this guy the works.
Well, for example, the insurance paid for my room in the hospital $7,000 baht a night. $200 a night in the hospital is what my insurance paid.
Yeah.
If I didn't have insurance, that would have cost me 30,000.
Yeah. Well, the room was
That would have
cheap.
cost me $1,000.
Yeah, the room was cheap in my case, Coop. It was more the tests. Like they did x-rays on this, chest x-rays, this, and blood work, they did that. And they did ding ding, and everything's listed. Ding 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 ding, yeah, it was interesting. So but no, the service was second to none. They look after you.
Yeah.
And yeah. Can't say enough. It was good. Rick Price, can you have both Pacific Cross and another insurance company, or is that double indemnity? I think you can do that, but why would you? There must be some rules about doing that to get best of both worlds. It's probably in the fine print. No, as long as you're paying your bills, I don't think you have a problem with either one.
That'd be a good question to answer by McCallum.
Sure.
Yeah, they could answer that.
Why would you, though? That's the issue. Like, why would you want to pay double for the same coverage?
Yeah. Now, Darlene and I have 2 insurance policies, but the second one is for travel insurance that we do while we go out on the cruises, that if anything happens, we're covered medically. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
different. So that's completely different there.
John says, glad to see this issue being addressed because your health is something you should not gamble with.
Exactly. Don't gamble with it.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy that spends 80 days in a Thai hospital and then ends up with a $200,000 bill.
Unless you can afford it.
Unless you can afford it, of course. And he could. That wasn't an issue for him.
Yeah.
But if he would have had insurance, and he didn't have and he didn't have 7 million baht cover, say he had 5 million like me, it would only cost him 2. So he could have saved feasibly right there $170,000.
Yeah.
If he had the medical insurance.
So just to backtrack a bit on my situation, I'm sitting in one of the gurneys there, and with it's tilted up, so I'm watching everything in the emergency room, getting this blood oxygen level looked at, and the x-ray machine, they'd wheel in, and then they discuss about staying all night. I said, oh, really? Why? You're better. We can do the meds, monitor. Oh, okay.
Get that fan on.
You have insurance? I says, no, I'll just pay for it. Well, okay. So about 5-10 minutes later, in comes the administration lady that looks after payments. Okay, so here's what you've accrued so far. And I've been there, maybe 2 or 3 hours, and I'm at like 22,000 already. But right, and now we estimate, it could be up to 60,000 at the end of your stay for the. And I said, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, okay, good. Sign here, and away they go. So then they admit you, but they want to make sure you got the money before you're. Oh, and then the deposit. I had to put 30,000 down right then for the deposit.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Then they admit you, and then the balance you just pay on the thing. So, anyways, that's how they make it work. Terry Fallon, guys, the one thing I know is that it sucks to get old. Nah, it's fun getting old.
It is fun until you get sick.
Yeah,
then it sucks.
Don't get sick.
Exactly.
Yeah. Make healthy choices. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Exercise. Yeah. Wolf, good to know they cover you as a type 2 diabetic, since I am a type 2 diabetic, and I'm 62 years old already. So I know that limits some of my coverages in other countries from what I have read.
Yeah.
Well, you'll know you're type 2, right?
Yeah.
So,
and I'm 56. So I'm, only 6 years age difference between me and Mr. Wolf here.
Yeah.
Fantastic. that they cover you on the second year Pacific Cross. I couldn't find anybody else that did.
Yeah.
There doesn't mean there's nobody out there. It just means I couldn't find, and I researched like over 20 different insurance companies out here in Thailand. And every single one was saying, we don't cover pre-existing. Pacific Cross was the only one I could find that would.
You will see, like I can relate to Canada, and I've had exposure to the U.S. healthcare system in those 20 years. Thailand is state of the art.
Yeah,
it's better than Canada as far as I think the quality of the facilities. Definitely way better as far as timing. You want to see a specialist, you ain't got to wait weeks or months like Canada. You can see them in minutes.
Exactly,
which is great. I would put the good stuff in the States on a par with Thailand. Like they have quality down there, but you're paying in the States. You know what I mean? And I know my mom had insurance, and she had a 3-day stay in ICU, $250,000 US. Now she didn't have to,
for 3 days.
For 3 days. Now you had specialists coming in, this and that, checking everything, tests and medications, and she was it was not a good time for her, but anyway, she came out of it. Luckily, she had insurance. Now that was what the bill. They print out every single line. It was $250,000. I'm sure the insurance did not pay that. They maybe half or a little less than half. It's just you see it as if they're doing you a big favor. Like, look at this. You're lucky you don't have to pay. But yeah. So the States quality facilities are good, but you're paying. Here it's unbelievably affordable.
Now, how long ago was that?
That was going back, Coop, 20 years.
20 years ago.
Yeah, 15 to 20 for her.
Okay, and it was $250,000 for 3 days.
Back then,
US.
Yep. Probably double that now.
And this guy here paid $200,000 for 80 days.
80
US.
days. Bingo. Yeah.
That's a huge price difference.
Oh, you won't believe the affordability here. And the good news is, because it's so affordable, the insurance is so inexpensive.
Yes.
Compared to what? Compared to what you'd have to pay in the West.
Yeah.
I mean, if you looked at our policies in, say, the States, you'd be thousands and like tens of thousands of dollars compared to what you pay here.
Yeah.
But then again, things are more expensive there.
Yeah, you'd be looking about $5,000 a year.
Yeah.
For,
so
private
bottom line,
insurance.
budget, guys. If you're coming over for a policy,
Mm-hmm.
do due diligence and get quotes. There is lots of different companies that'll quote you policies.
Yep.
So, yep.
And Rich Price says ditto in relation to Wolf about being type 2 diabetic. A lot of us are.
Ronald Riker, good morning, CBD from Daytona Beach. Looking forward to another great live chat. Brooks, you look much better. God, I'm a handsome guy, ain't I?
What happened to your hair today? It looks a bit wild. You got motorbike helmet hair.
Jackie's going to be giving me a buzz cut later today. So good news. Wednesday, I'll be looking better than you.
Really?
Yep.
How do you know I'm not going to get a haircut between now and then?
You don't need it.
I got Dardine.
Yeah.
She'll cut my hair out on the porch. No problem.
She started last time she cut my hair. The clipper ran out of juice halfway through. Luckily, it's a quick charge. Dodie says, Brooke, keep us updated on what insurance you choose. I'm going to follow you and Coop.
You'll probably choose the same as me, Pacific Cross.
Well, I'm gonna go see McCallum again. I haven't seen him in a couple of years now, so get that, see what the new quotes are. And this guy that Mikey Baker has, dealing with a Canadian. Now he's living here, married to a Thai, originally from Canada. So I think he's been here 9 years and he's in the business. Yeah, you have a bit more trustworthy guys like that. So,
yeah,
but we'll see. I'll compare them both. Let you know. My Thai Paradise, Brooke, we all love you. Cooper, you too.
Aw, thank you. You had to throw Cooper in there. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we love all you guys too. It's great.
Lost
to have you with
wages
us.
Trader. I have full coverage Medicare back in the USA.
Okay.
I was thinking get a catastrophic health policy with high deductible in Thailand. A policy which will help me out if I get into an accident. Comments?
Go ahead.
Well, I've had an accident here, and it was actually at Coop's urging. In fact, you took me in there. Come on, Brooke. I think we should go to the emergency. Nah, I'll be all right. I just need to shower and get wiped up. No, you better just. Anyways, he convinced. Went in there. I had a couple doctors look at me. The nurses bandaged you up on your cuts and scrapes, and a couple tetanus shot maybe. Geez, I was out of there for like under 6,000 baht, $180.
Exactly. You can't beat it.
Yeah, like hello. So yeah. But it's good to have that. Yeah, I would look at it.
First shout out to give is for 123. It's Mr. JD who bought us 3 coffees and says, "Hey, gents, see you soon." Thank you, Mr. JD. See you
From
soon.
the Villages. Villages is nice. That's in Central Florida, up near Lakeland, and I've been there, and it's beautiful. It's huge, just huge.
Yeah, and how did he do that? He did it over that side there. To me, the buy me a coffee link. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much,
appreciate
Mr. JD.
Mr. JD. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
Mike Doty and Little Mike, I just got on. Hope you all are doing great. Brooke, you're looking skinnier. I've been big. Coops looking good too, buddy.
And thank you, Mr. Mike.
They just simply add that. You don't look any different, but they add that to make you not feel bad.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking so good that, want to say something.
You're looking so good.
I do. How skinny I'm getting.
You look like the guy from the popcorn commercial, Mr. Orville Redenbacher.
Oh shit.
That's who you look like. Does he look like Mr. Orville?
No, that guy had a bow tie on.
Yeah, just give you a bow tie and you'd be perfect. The Orville Redenbacher
tie
guy. That's who you look like.
Things I got to put up with here. Jesse J-Easy says, "Good morning, gentlemen. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. Good motto to live by."
That's the one I do religiously. Yeah. Because why? I don't want to be disappointed. Everybody hates disappointment. If you expect the worst, you're ready for it.
Yeah.
And you hope for the best. When I was in Iraq and Afghanistan and I got bullets flying over my head and, mortars and stuff, I knew any moment I may not come home. I knew that one day, it could be my last. And I was prepared for it mentally. You have to be when you're a soldier in a war zone.
I have 2 mottos I live by. First one is you can never have too much Tesla. And the second one
Here we go. He's got to throw this in there.
Second is never sell your Bitcoin. You need money, sell a kidney.
Good motto to live by.
Yep. Rick Price, Brooke, the offer still stands to spot weights at the gym for you. Well, Ricky, I'm waiting. Okay, get your butt over here. I need to be doing the double plate on the bench press, and I need a spotter.
There you go.
Mike Doty, I'm just glad the Eagles are officially out. Cowboys for life.
Well, my team did pretty well.
Well, the 49ers beat the Eagles at home. So the Eagles are out. And I think Eagles won it last year. So that's it. But our Bills are still in.
Yes.
Thank heavens.
I'm happy for the Bills.
I was kind of cheering for Jacksonville in a way because they've never been there. But then I thought, okay, Buffalo is kind of my team. So I did want them to win. But I think they got to, if they don't win it all this year, I think Buffalo's going to have to fire the coach's ass.
Yeah.
Because, they got the best quarterback, one of the top 2 quarterbacks maybe on the planet. And if they can't win in his prime years, something's wrong with the coaching. In my opinion.
Fingers crossed.
J-Easy, I recall there was a song back in the day, Just a Gigolo.
Yeah, and who sang it? Do you know?
I remember the song, but no.
David Lee Roth.
David Lee, oh yeah.
David Lee Roth from Van Halen.
Yep, now you mentioned it.
Just a Gigolo as he's walking down Santa Monica Beach in California. Yeah.
Yep. Fred Pantone, 2K is a good price, Coop. Medicare Part B and a supplemental plan here in the U.S. is over $4K a year with coverage limits.
Yeah, correct. And Fred, that $2K I'm paying is zero deductible. Zero, not 1 penny am I paying above and beyond that.
Yeah, good.
But I did ask for the inpatient only because I couldn't fathom paying an extra $700 for outpatient coverage.
You don't need it.
Because whenever I've gone to the hospital, I've never spent more than $100 as an outpatient.
Yeah.
Never. Even when I go for my A1C checks for my blood sugar, which I do every 3 months because I'm type 2 diabetic, I never spend more than $100 US. So it doesn't make sense for me to pay an extra $700 when I'm only doing this 3 times a year. And it's costing me like $60.
Your choices here are basically unlimited. And I remember talking to McCallum, you can get a worldwide policy, including US. But boy, you want to drop the price? Exclude the US. So worldwide, excluding US, you get a fantastic rate. Then you can go further and say, fine, I just want it for Asia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines. You stay in that circle of countries. They have plans just for that, those coverages. And that's a lot less. So,
and then they have the base one, which is Thailand only.
Yeah, Thailand, true.
Yep. And I think mine is Asia wide.
Okay.
Mine's not Thailand only. Mine is Asia wide, and it's 2,000. Kenny, my good friend Ken Ford, he went to McCallum on my recommendation. He sat down and spoke to him, and he got Thailand only. And I think his was $1,600 a year.
US.
Pretty
reasonable.
I'm paying an extra $400. So I got all of Asia covered because we do travel a lot.
I expect I'll be double that, Coop, because of the age. 49's a tough age, man.
I know. Something you haven't seen for a very long time.
49, long time.
As me as well.
Terry Fallon, Jay Easy. Yes, David Lee Roth from Van Halen
there you go.
redid that song.
Yeah, somebody else that knows their music.
Vincent Gallo, what about establishing yourself with specialized doctors to continue with maintenance drugs? Yeah, you can do that. You know what I found out here? Didn't know this for the first year or two. A lot of these doctors, like even the specialists at Bangkok Hospital, they might have a bit of a private practice.
Yes.
So you ask them if they have a card, do they do house visits? Shit, I was like 5 years old. The last house visit ever had a doctor, 70 years, 60 years.
And they do that here.
Yeah, they do that here, guys.
Yes,
so
they do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can get for maintenance, guys, just keep with the same doc. Mr. Nutt with his Texas humor.
We
Good
know
morning,
him.
CBD and gang. I got rear-ended in a motorcycle accident, went over to Bangkok Hospital, got everything taken care of. It was only about $400 US. The US would have cost me way more. It would have. Yeah.
You would have been looking at several thousand. Probably 10x that. You'd be looking at about $4,000.
Yeah, in Canada, you would have been waiting in the ER to get
Still.
seen.
You wouldn't be seen yet. You'd still be waiting there.
Yeah, guys, it is cheap here. So 400 at 30, that's about 12, 13,000 baht. That's pretty reasonable, I guess. Yeah. What a sale. Hello to all from Corpus Christi, Texas.
Hello, what a sale.
He goes on to hit that like button and make Darlena smile.
Yes, please help us get to 100 likes. That's all we ask in every live stream. Please hit it religiously. Help support the channel.
Just pound it.
We don't always ask for coffees or anything like that or super thanks. It is nice when we get them. But what we do ask for as a bare minimum, give us a thumbs up. That's it. Doesn't cost you anything. 2 seconds on the remote control, you're done.
Snowbird 583. Hello from Alaska. Had to dig myself out of 3 feet of snow so I could get to the igloo with the computer, just so I could hit that like button. Jesus. Alaska, yeah, it's a different place.
That's bear country.
Well, I think it's a different type of person loves Alaska.
Well, I've heard it's beautiful. I've never been. It's
very
beautiful country.
Yeah, and if you like the outdoors, man, that's a place to be. And animals and fishing and just unbelievable. So
yeah.
And they get better tax breaks, I think, up there.
Really?
Yeah, better deductions. And I think, believe it or not, I think Alaska is one of the very few states that pay their citizens for living there. They give them a check every year.
One interesting fact I did hear about Alaska, it has a women's shortage. There's more men than women there.
Oh, that's tough.
That's one thing I did hear about Alaska. Yeah.
Wouldn't like that. No.
Jay-Z at Terry Fallon. Thumbs up.
Yep. Terry Fallon, hello, Snowbird. We had 4 inches of snow last night. Can't imagine 3 feet.
Ooh, I can't either.
That'd be over Terry's snowblower. Go well. You go shell. Hey, pal, I've been listening to your Misty dribble for some time now.
Okay.
Yeah, Misty dribble.
I'm still getting paid.
Dribble on.
Yeah, I'm still getting paid and I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took my lumps. I got a white line. 1, 2, 3. I had a diagnosis, operation, 1 night in ICU, and 12 follow-ups at Patty Memorial, and got away for $92,000. Well, that's okay.
That's
so
$3,000.
Well, and guess what? Like, I was 57, so a little less, but he had ICU. I wasn't ICU for the night, and I didn't have 12 follow-ups. I had none. So because I was fine after the first night. So 12 follow-ups, that's pretty good deal.
Yeah, that is a good price, actually.
And he had an operation. I didn't have an operation.
Exactly.
I just had the meds. So that unbelievable pricing here, and state-of-the-art equipment.
Yeah. Look at this one.
Rick Price.
Look at that picture.
Brooke Lee Rock, just a gigolo.
That's you right there. Well done, Rich.
I don't know how he does that.
He uses AI.
He must. Terry Fallon, guys, you have to keep this community going at least till we get to Thailand.
Oh, we're going to keep it a lot longer than that, folks.
Yeah.
Now, this will be going for many a year.
There's many guys that have come 2-3 years ago, and they're doing their thing. We'll see them occasionally, and they always smile, and say hi. But there's always new people coming, and they're excited to be here, and they can't
every month.
It's great, and they're happy campers, guys. So if you get a chance, we have the meet and greet every 4th Tuesday of the month.
Yeah.
So what day is that? It's, I think, 27th or something this month.
I have no idea. Let me check.
It's at Fraser's. It's at 6 p.m. The food's great there, and they have aircon inside. They have an outdoor smoking area if you're so inclined.
Next week.
Wowzer.
No. Wait a minute. No, it's not. It's the 27th. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking at Thursday.
So 27th will be this January, and we didn't have one in December.
2 weeks tomorrow.
Yeah. So it'll be a good catch up. Try and make it. It's always fun to catch up.
Yeah.
It'll be going, Terry, not to worry. Terry Fallon, Rick Price, looking at laughing out loud. Alpha Romeo, there he is from Chiang Mai. Good morning from Chiang Mai. Weather is excellent, 27 degrees Celsius. Went down to 17 last night. No AC needed to sleep. Well, that's good. Enjoying the amazing coffee, cow soy soup, the huge Sunday market.
It does get cool up there.
Yeah.
Nippy even in Chiang Mai because it's up in the mountains in the north of Thailand.
He knows where to go. He's been there before. He's got the food munchkin with him, so she eats enough for 2 of them. So that's
landlocked, but there is some beautiful lakes up there.
Yeah, and it's elevated. I think that's why you get the lower temperatures.
Yeah, it's a blessing in the summer when you got the heat down here.
Some pics, Alpha. Yeah. Timmy P, good evening to the CBD gang and everyone looking good, Brooke. I hope you're doing better. I am.
Yeah.
Back in the saddle again. 1, 2, 3. It's Mr. JD. Brooke, were you able to use a credit card to pay the hospital bill?
You could.
Yeah. So when they came to me in the emergency there, and I'm sitting up elevated, we're looking at everybody coming in, and the doctors are there, and the lady from the office came in with the estimate, and how would you. So they wanted the deposit. So that I did scan pay. And I was going to do scan at the end, but I thought, you know what? Just for that point, I thought, I'm going to try this credit card just to make sure. No, and I asked them, I said, they take it. So don't believe that when they tell you they won't. And mine was in Canadian, but it asks you, pay in baht. So it does the conversion automatically. And no problem. So it was 27,000 on the credit card. So it's only about $800 US, so more Canadian. But
did you ask them if they take Bitcoin?
I wouldn't put it past them.
I bet they do.
Yeah, you never know.
And I bet you they'd probably say, we take Solana and Ethereum too.
Definitely, they'll do scan pay from your bank here. Credit cards, debit cards would work too, I'm sure. So
Oh yeah.
Or cash.
Yeah.
Terry Fallon at Alfa Romeo, buddy, you're living the life. Good on you. Yeah. He's loving it here. Alpha says, amazing temples. Want to see another Muay Thai boxing match. Okay, good. Great entertainment. Tons to do.
There are
He
amazing
keeps
temples
busy.
out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's younger. So he's, they're both younger.
Yeah.
Living the life. Terry, and the good news he told me?
Ah.
He's only 1.6 years from retirement.
Really?
Alpha. Yeah. Yeah. So it's slowly coming down.
He'll say that for the next 3 years, though.
Oh, yeah. Every year it'll drop like 0.2 of a year. You know what
Exactly.
I mean? So eventually in about 8 years, he'll be down to 0.
Oh, yeah.
Terry Fallon, Tim P. How are you doing there, buddy? Ronald
Suluki, yeah.
Yeah. Good morning from Japan.
Good
Yes,
morning.
hospitals have a difference for charges with and without insurance. Fee for service is always a higher rate, mostly 110% over. Bingo.
And then he goes on to say,
stateside pricing. I used to work in the healthcare industry. He'd
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
He's smoking a big cigar there, is he? Yeah.
he is. Yeah, man after my own heart.
There you go.
Yeah, I love a good cigar.
Timmy P says, Terry Fallon, greetings, Terry. Doing well. Slack day to day for football. I hope all is good your way. David Lowe, there he is, checking in from a beautiful Central Pattaya, Thailand. Great live stream as always. Click the like button. I hear it makes someone smile. Where's breakfast at today?
Today is going to be at 10:30, just after the live stream. We are going to be meeting at the clubhouse for breakfast.
Yeah, I'll probably be there about 10.
Yeah. Good breakfast.
Terry
there.
Fallon at Timmy P, thumbs up. Paul Millward had a seizure on the plane, taken to Bangkok Hospital. 4 days insurance did not pay. So, hotel. He was 4 days there. Insurance did not pay.
I wonder who that was with.
I don't know whether he means insurance did not pay
Or travel
or
insurance.
he had 4-day insurances that he didn't have to pay. I don't know which one he meant.
Yeah, elaborate on that a
Yeah.
little bit there, Paul.
Timmy P, Brooke, it's so bad here. The doctors have asked the Alberta government to declare a state of emergency. People are leaving after waiting in the ER for 11 hours. I heard about that guy dying of a heart attack, 8 hours sitting in the ER.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a guy went in there, he had chest pains, and 8 hours later he's dead. And no one checked him. You know what I mean? Like, hello. So I've heard that problem is Alberta, but that's it's standard with their free healthcare in Canada. That it's what to expect.
Yeah.
It happens all over. Mike Doty, we got Orville and the guy from Mad Magazine. Yeah. Now I can be over Redenbacher, and you know who you are?
I'm the guy from Mad Magazine.
Yeah. What's his
You're
name?
Orville Redenbacher.
What's his name again? That guy. You look just like
the
the
one
guy.
from Mad Magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Timmy, Patriots 3, Chargers 0, second quarter.
Okay. Thank you for the update there.
What a turnaround if that Patriots win it. That Mike Vrabel's the coach there. He's turned that whole thing around, man. He's a good coach. W secrets to success, guys. Be extremely truthful about all medical history on the insurance application. The insurer, once claim is filed, will research the shit out of your history. And if they find any misrepresentations, claim denied.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why be 100% honest.
Yeah.
I actually gave him a copy of my medical record. Said, here you go.
Yeah.
What's it going to cost to insure me? And then I let them come up with a quote.
Yeah.
And I was very happy. $2,000 for the year. Just, 10, but I'll call it 2,000. It was $10 short of that because I got the discount. I paid it a year in advance.
Yeah.
But I was very happy with that. I'm like, damn, okay. And you'll cover my diabetes after the first year. Yes.
Bingo.
Put it in writing. They did. Been very happy since.
From Mayo, activities for today. Visit the Doi Setup Temple. Explore the trendy Ninman Road, a vibrant modern neighborhood known for its chic cafes, boutique shops, art galleries, trendy restaurants, etc.
Somebody did a grok search. That's
Isn't
not
he-
him typing.
Isn't he living the life up
He
there?
did a copy
Hang
and
my.
paste. Exactly.
Don't forget to feed that food munchkin.
Yeah.
Mike Doty, Alpha, Joy Bro, talk to you soon. W Secrets to Success, continuation. The insurer will refund your premiums, not pay 1 cent of the cost. So you do get your money back at least if you lied.
Yeah.
Okay. The insurer will run your social security number through global database that all insurers pay to maintain to track you down your medical history. So,
and here's something that y'all don't know. Here in Thailand, if you use a different hospital, all the hospitals here put your information on a central database.
Yeah.
So if you go to Jomtien Hospital and you have a medical there, like Brooke and I do annually for our annual physical check, Bangkok Hospital knows those results.
Yep.
Because it's on the central database, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
People may say, "Oh no, that's bad. I don't want this hospital knowing about this." Well, yes, you do. Because if you have an emergency, they can go on the medical system and see what your history is to get a better idea on how to treat you. I want that. I want that central database. That's important to me. So if we go one year up to Chiang Mai to check it out, Brooke, and God forbid something happens to me, they can pull up my medical record from Bangkok Hospital, which is great. Before we'd have to carry a damn folder with our medical record wherever we go when we move to a different state. Take your medical file with you. Over here, it's on the central database. You
I
don't
had to
even
do
have
that
to
in
worry about
Canada.
it.
Take all my stuff from Canada to the States and vice versa. They weren't tied in, but it's funny. Like Jomtien Hospital here was originally our first exposure.
Yes.
And that was simply to do a checkup.
Yeah.
And that hospital's great for doing blood work, checkups, your annual physicals.
Yeah.
Because it's
$60 is all that costs.
Cheaper there than the same thing done at Bangkok. So, and they'll tell you, because I had that ear infection and I went there, after the first visit or two doing the blood work and checkups. And I got an ear. Oh, okay. Well, the specialists are down at Bangkok.
Yeah.
So if you need a specialist, you probably want to go to Bangkok. But if you're just doing regular blood work and checkups and physicals, Jomtien's all you need because it's cheaper. So
exactly.
Little tip for you.
Yeah.
Next, please. Robert Pierpont, with football coaching is everything. Indiana University has proved it this year. No 5-star players. 7 4-star, mostly 3-star and down. You have blown out teams with 50 4- and 5-star players. Yeah, the Hoosiers are doing well this year, undefeated so far. One last game, if they beat Miami. Now, Miami's going to be tough. They got a good defense there, but Indiana, I think that might be their year. So these kids now in the football, just as a digress a bit, they get paid. And some of them are making millions in college. And some of them won't get drafted. So that's where they're going to make their money. Interesting. El Promeo says, Terry, everyone can live the life when in Thailand. True. Zip lining, ATV in the mountains, catch a ladyboy show for my buddy John P. We all love this place. The food choices are endless.
Yeah, you're not going to get bored of the food choices here.
And one thing about Alpha, he where the food is, he'll know. The food munchkin will know. He does everything. He travels everywhere, and God bless him. And he loves it. And Garaditas, hello from New Zealand. 38 degrees Celsius here in Hawke's Bay. That's warm. That's hot. Hotter than
38.
38. That's warmer than here, guys.
That's what we get here in April when it's Thai New Year.
New Zealand is apparently lovely. My granddaughter's been there, Coop, and says it even blows Australia away.
Yeah.
The scenery. Yeah. Good. El Promeo hitting 22,000 steps a day here. Awesome. Boy,
well
he's
done.
Rocking. Yeah, good for you. Rick Price rocking out at the Cooperville Villa. Person yellow. Yeah.
Look at the picture he's put there.
Geez, he's got you, me, and it's the Darlene.
I think it is. Yeah, it's a little bit small on the laptop here.
White Line was a proper operation put to sleep. Patty Memorial is somewhere you should check out. You literally wait maximum 5 minutes to be seen by a nurse, and it's as advanced as hospitals in the UK. Patty Memorial. Okay, haven't heard of that one.
We've been past it. You know it.
It's government run or not? Or it's private?
No, it's private.
Private.
It's over there by Tukom.
Be a little cheaper than maybe Bangkok?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be along similar to Jomtien Hospital prices.
Okay, gotcha. Interesting.
Alfred E. Newman. That was the one. Yep, Jeff.
Yes,
that's who I
it.
look like.
Thank you, Jeff.
I love my Mad comic books. My favorite section of that was Spy vs. Spy.
Well, you're a dead. Well, you used to be a dead ringer for that guy, Alfred E. Newman. Alfa Romeo, meet and greet this month. Go-kart challenge soon. My bucket list keeps getting longer. So much to do and explore here. Freedom in Thailand, baby.
I think he loves this place.
I think he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll be sad when he's got to climb that escalator to head home. That's not till February. Mark Schaefer, hey guys, just for info, when I was there in August, I got one tooth pulled, $45. I pulled with meds, $60. Teeth cleaned, $30. 2 X-rays, $12. $147 total. Dentist was Brooke's recommendation. Bingo.
And was that the one that you used, or that was the
Probably.
Pattaya International Dental Clinic?
Well, Jackie's had work done there. I got a quote there, but no, I'm going to shop around. So I went to the guy. I forget the name of it, but it was on Pattaya Klang Road. They were good. I've been there a couple times.
Yeah.
I got their cards. I just don't have it with me. Mr. Texas Humor with his Mr. Nut. That would be Alfred E. Newman from Mad Magazine.
It is. Yeah. Well done. And that's it. We are out of comments. So we're going to end the live stream early. Good. Thank you so much. We can get ready for brunch at the clubhouse. 10:30 this morning. We'll all be there in about an hour's time from now.
Yep.
Highly looking forward to it. And Roger with the D got in with the last comment.
Hey, Alpha, have you beaten your record of 53 seconds go-kart yet? Ooh, he's checking. There's people watching those records, eh? There is some go-kart enthusiasts here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then Terry goes on to say, great live stream as always. Lots of fun. Keep well. Yes.
And thank you, Terry, and everybody that's watched.
Wednesday.
And again, if you haven't done it, pound that thumbs up on your way out, folks. It is highly appreciated. Till Wednesday, when we have Market Watch Wednesday back. We made a mistake last Wednesday. Again, we apologize for that. There was a glitch in the system, and it recorded our conversation talking about our personal bank accounts out on the patio. So we had to delete it, and because that's personal information, folks. And we didn't want that information being released to everybody out there. You guys aren't going to tell us what you got in the bank any more than we are going to tell you what we got. And Walk ATM says aloha and mabuhay. Thank you, Walk. Aloha and from Hawaii, and mabuhay from Philippines. Much appreciated. So until next time, enjoy our outro video where we show you some of our favorite places in Thailand, the most beautiful scenic places around. You guys are going to love to see it. Coop's bank account number is blah, blah, blah. I heard it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, I accept Bitcoin deposits. No problem. So until next time, wherever you are, enjoy the outro and take care.
Stay safe.
Up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure. Can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get it enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's still my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high. Jungles whisper secrets, rivers carve the land. Cooper's holding Thailand in the palm of my hand. Elephants roam in the sunset's blaze. Every day's a wonder lost in a daze. From spicy street eats to the ocean's embrace. Thailand's a paradise I'll never erase.